cut it all the way off last night. Okay, well, hello friends, Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I guess I didn't cut it all the way off last night, and I don't have any gas in it, so no fire unless okay, I tell you what, hold up. Okay, I think actually the end on my tank thing is worn out and it's not making connections, so I gotta get a new end for the hose for my fire pit here. Okay, so it's been on there for about 5 years, so it's probably about time. Wow. We had the worst game in the world last night. When we had an opportunity to, really keep the pressure on the Eagles, we crapped the bed. We just did. We crapped the bed. Now, I'm not sure how the ramifications are for what happened tonight, because we lost to Buffalo, and Buffalo's in the AFC, and now the Eagles have lost to somebody in the NFC. So we lost to Buffalo, and they beat Buffalo, but they lost to the Jets. We beat the Jets. So common opponents, I think, are the same, because the Cardinals, we lost to the Cardinals, that's NFC. They lost to the Saints, that's NFC. We both lost to the 49ers. So I don't know how the tiebreaker will work. I don't know. But here's the thing that I think is them losing to Seattle, I think, is a lot bigger than what the Eagle fans may realize, because it was a loss in the NFC. But now the Eagles have to worry about beating the Giants and the Cardinals. I just watched the Jalen Hurts, and shout out to everybody who watched my live stream. Forgive me. I may be a little bit delirious here. I got up about 5 a.m. this morning, drove about 240 miles. I picked up David Wiley, drove about 240 miles, loaded up 3 truckloads of stuff in a Ryder truck and moved it to help Michael and damn Gina, and then drove back. And when I drove back the 240 miles, didn't stop for the bathroom, didn't eat and everything else until I got back here, because I wanted to get back to see the game. And the way the game started was kind of crazy, because this feels funny not having the fire here. It was kind of crazy because the Eagles went down first drive, boom, touchdown. And then the second time they got the ball, boom, they're driving again, and they got stopped at a field goal. And you were thinking, man, the Eagles. I'm like, oh, man, well, at least I'll get finished with this thing early, and then I can go ahead and go to bed, or go in the workshop, finish these butcher blocks, because my friend Allie, who's an Eagle fan, is leaving at 5 a.m., so I want to have those done and ready for her to take for Christmas presents. So I guess I guess at halftime I can go ahead and go work on those and go to bed. Instead, it ended up being that Drew Lock. How crazy is it that Drew Lock? Now, it's one thing for us to lose to Josh Allen. Everybody says Josh Allen is a generational talent and one of the best players in football and yada, yada, yada. They lost to Drew Lock. Drew Lock, with 1 minute and 40 seconds to go, or 1 minute and 50 seconds, with 28 seconds to spare, went down the field throwing touchdown pass against the Eagles. The Eagles are in full implosion. Now, this goes out to my boy, Philly 500. Okay, now Philly, they say, he who laughs last laughs the hardest and the loudest. Now, I'm not going to take it to the level that you took it, because, see, what you have to understand is Philly 500, he's my boy, okay? We ride each other's back paws, when we lose and everything else. And Philly 500 was so confident that they were going to go to Seattle and destroy Seattle and just go through and sweep the thing and be done and back in place. They ended up basically putting Matt Patricia as their defensive coordinator, moving the other guy up into the booth. They thought that was going to be a great move. Jalen Hurts, who had been sick, was going to be playing, and then they find out that Drew Lock is going to be starting. They knew for sure that they were going to win this game. And Philly 500, after yesterday, did this video about me, got plenty of film on me, and was declaring it is Dallas Cowboys choke season, even going and all that. The Dallas Cowboys this, the Dallas Cowboys that, instead of focusing in on his own team. Now, I will say, the Cowboys, we have been up and down. We have lost to the San Francisco 49ers. We've lost to Josh Allen. We lost to the Eagles at one time. And we lost to San Francisco. But here's the thing that's interesting, at least, and we'll find out this week. But the Cowboys didn't lose any games back-to-back. And the only 2 games that you look at, 3 games. Actually, when we lose bad. When we play Philly, and now you have to kind of look at it and say, were we good against Philly? Or were we just playing a bad team? Because right now, the Eagles are so far away from being the team they were last year. It's not even funny. It's not even close. They are awful. Seattle is running the ball up the gut on them. They are destroying them. The team looks having a hard time here. I'm out of time on my phone here, so I'm going to try and wrap this up. But the Eagles are in free fall right now. The way they are right now, I don't know that they can beat the Giants twice. I really don't. But see, Philly, you counted your chickens before they hatch, bro. You definitely got a little too hyped too soon. And karma came back to bite you in the ass. Because you, just like us yesterday, had everything to play for and win for, and you lost it. Now, I don't know. There's still 3 games left. I know that the Rams right now are playing pretty good and are on the playoffs, trying to keep a spot. And they know San Francisco. I know the Ravens are playing really good, and they would like to get that signature win too. I'm not going to say that San Francisco is going to lose 2 of the next 3, because that's what it would take. But you never know, because I know the Eagles and the Eagle fans never thought that you guys were going to lose this one. All right, good people. I would say I turn out the fire here, but there's no fire to turn out. But I'm going to go finish this last butcher block, and I'm going to go to bed very, very happy and let you know that sometimes it's darkest before the dawn. Remember, good people, to tell the people you love how much you love them, because you might not get the chance again. And I love you guys. And God willing, I'll see you guys in the morning. Peace out.